It's time for The Buzz with the Queen Bee on the Devin Dixon Show.
Yes, it is. Hello. Throwdown Thursday. Thanks for locking us in, loading us up here on your sports leader, Sports Radio 106.1 ESPN. And time to get to the buzz. We got the Olympics going on. We've got college basketball heating up. We've got who knows? She scours the sports world to find the most sometimes absurd, sometimes most compelling, sometimes the most funny stories. And the Queen Bee joins us now live here at the One Law Studios. And let's get right to the buzz. Good to have you on again, Rach.
You too, Devin. Good to be here. Happy Thursday and happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there.
I know. I've got to figure some things out tonight for tomorrow. I'm last minute guy. What can I say?
You know where you should go to get a present?
Where? Kelly Jewelers? Yeah, good call. I was just about to say that. We kind of jinxed on that one. Remember the old jinx thing?
Yo, I'll get you on jinx. Don't you worry.
Good idea. Yeah, this segment and the buzz is brought to you by Kelly Jewelers. I set her up perfectly, and she delivered a home run and knocked it out of the park. And Kelly Jewelers just south of Costco, just off exit 10. All right, what's our lead story today?
All right, here we go. So we have a bunch of Olympic stories, obviously, because the Olympics is still going on. Have you been watching the Olympics?
I have been working every night. I have not watched a lot. I watched a little bit last Sunday. That's about it. I have not seen. I'm recording them all, but I haven't seen a lot, to be honest with you.
You realize you're recording it, which means you'll probably not watch half of them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, but there is one you should watch, and it's on my Twitter, ESPN The Buzz. This is great, this video. So this is a speed skating story.
Okay.
And so it's Li Jianru. She found the perfect place to be in the women's 500-meter short track final, at the back of the pack. So what happened is Elise Christie of Great Britain caused this chaos, nice going, by clipping Italy's Ariana Fontana. So South Korea's Park Sing-hai almost nearly made it through unscathed, but lost her balance and slid into the boards. So pretty much everybody falls down in a pile. One of the other ones can't get up and falls down again. Lee would win handily with a 6-second margin over Fontana. And then in addition to this, it was an extra rough skate for Park, who actually finished last, but took bronze because Christie was disqualified. And they're calling it the ugliest medal performance in history.
Wow. Hey, she still won. She got the medal. It counts all the same, but I don't know that that's one you could brag about that much. That would be a tough one to really get too excited about. I did hear about this, but I did not see the clip. But yeah, there was mad chaos, and everybody wrecked, and it happens. You know, you see it in snowboarding, you see it in skiing, you see it from time to time. All right, let's go to our next story. What's coming up next?
Tinder and the Olympics. Yes, I said it. You know what Tinder is, right?
Tinder? Like the stuff you start a fire with?
No, Tinder's actually a hookup app, and it's really well known. A lot of people have done it. Pretty much, it just shows your photos from Facebook, and then you can choose click left or right to decide whether or not you want to meet the person. And if you both say yes, then you can talk.
I have never heard of this app.
It's a very, very well-known app.
Okay, no, I believe you. There's just so many out there, and I'm happily married, so I'm sure a lot of single people listening to the show are going, "You've never heard of Tinder?" But I haven't. But go on. Explain. It's interesting.
All right, so the joke is nothing brings people together quite like the Olympics. And in this case, you can say that again. So many people in Olympic Village, they did an interview with Jamie Anderson, who's an American snowboarder. She actually won gold in the slopestyle event. And her and her friends have been talking about how they've all been on Tinder. And everybody on it is actually in the Olympic Village. So they're saying that, her quote is, this is great. She says, Tinder in the Olympic Village is the next level. It's all athletes. In the Mountain Village, it's all athletes. It's hilarious. There are some cuties on here. And so later on in the interview, she goes, there was a point where I had to be like, okay, this is way too distracting. And I deleted my account to focus on the Olympics.
Oh, so she was having so much fun with this, she was forgetting the real reason she was in Sochi, so she deleted it?
Oh, yes, she deleted it and then ended up winning gold, so it works. And the funniest thing is athletes have always been known for hookups at the Olympics, and it's common for there to be orders of 100,000 condoms for the athletes.
What?
Just the athletes. Yes.
I have not heard that.
Yeah, and so I've heard about the hookups before, different dating apps, but this has taken it to completely the next level. So, yeah. So now they're apparently using those condoms in conjunction with Tinder. So Tinder, nice work. Whoever created the app, good job, because you've just gone global. Super global.
Interesting. What we got next?
All right, here we go. So Evgeny Plushenko, very, very, very famous figure skater. This was his fourth Olympics. He actually came out of retirement after retiring for 3 years because he wanted gold in this one. He won silver in the last one, was pissed off about it, and wanted to come back. And during the warm-up for the short program after helping Russia win the group, that new team figure skating event, which I think is bizarre, he got hurt in warm-ups during a triple axel, and actually at the beginning of the program had to go over to the boards and tell the judges he was out, he was done. So that's it. He is one of the most highly ranked, well-respected figure skaters in the sport, and he's done. His career's over.
I think I've heard a little bit about him. I've seen him in some of the past Olympics, and so he's just got to go back into retirement. Done.
He's got to go back, and he won this last one because in 2010 he won this controversial silver, and he was hilarious about it. He was such a douche about it, and what made it so ridiculous is during the actual medal ceremony, he actually walked over the podium, over the gold plate where Evan Lysacek won as a big F you to everybody, saying I should have won this gold.
Yeah. Well, class act. But he's got a medal. He's got medals in closets that he can go polish. He's out.
Exactly. So he's done. It's over. They thought he was going to come back and do it. They actually gave him another shot to compete, and he said, "Nope, I'm out." So Evgeny Plushenko, nice work. I hope you had a nice career, and you did. So, and now Russia has no more male figure skaters in, so they're out. They only had one contestant.
Now, that's not true. They have a whole hockey team of ice skaters.
In figure skating there, smart guy. Figure skating.
I'm compelled to watch Sunday, USA versus Russia. You looking forward to that one?
I am, actually, because they've still been talking about, they're still going on about 1980.
Yeah.
So I would love to see USA cream them again.
My guest early on the show, Ben Bagley, said it would be cool if they actually came out with the uniforms they wore back in 1980. That would get some attention.
Yeah, I agree with you. Absolutely, 100%.
All right, we got to keep.
On to next.
Yep, go.
So, Warriors game. So, did you know there's actually a big disco ball hanging from the ceiling at the Oracle Arena?
I didn't know about a disco ball. No.
Yeah, who talks about a disco ball? So during the game, during the third quarter of the Heat Warriors game this week, this big, huge piece of the disco ball came crashing down on the floor and very nearly nailed Harrison Barnes in the middle of play. So all you heard is the sound of the glass shattering, and you saw pieces going everywhere, and they had to stop the game.
I'm not used to things flying out of the ceiling while I'm playing basketball in any gym, let alone an NBA arena.
Exactly. So they're joking in retrospect that the incident they suppose could actually be seen as a bad omen of sorts to signal, that with the horrible way that the Warriors play, it was just a horrible demise of them for the day.
Well, LeBron had to hit a game winner from downtown to win it, didn't he? I mean, that was they darn near came back and won that game, and they were down by I think 8 at halftime. So
yeah, it was crazy the way they pulled it back. But yeah, I mean, disco ball to the floor, almost hitting players in the head. Really not the way you want to go, though. If you are a player and actually get hit in the head by disco ball, do you really want to have death by disco ball?
No, I didn't know that they had
2014.
No. Good. Thank goodness Harrison Barnes is okay.
Yes, he is fine. Everybody is fine. But my guess is they'll be taking down the rest of that disco ball.
Probably. You're right. Yeah, I would. All right. Now, next story. Something about Ed Reed today. I saw a weird article about Ed Reed getting something stolen.
Someone stole $50,000 in cash from Ed Reed's car. So, according to Houston police, somebody took the bag, and it was all in hundreds, from the front seat of his 2006 Audi. And my question is, what was he doing with $50,000 in cash? Was he buying a better car? What was he doing?
I don't know.
So they believe that he was followed since he stopped at a bank down the street before parking in front of a separate second bank. And the question is, why on earth was he going to two banks? They're saying maybe the ATM had a limit, maybe you need more than $50,000, or maybe no one told Reed that there was an easier way to transfer money between accounts.
Yeah, unless it was not something he wanted tracked. That's what probably comes to most people's mind, right?
Right. And so police haven't said whether the bag had a big dollar bill sign on the front.
Like those old cartoons with the big
Yes, exactly like that.
Yeah, I saw that story. I didn't get to dig into it, but at a quick glance, I said, that's odd. I did even mention it in our headlines today, but I didn't dive into it. So now what's the latest? What's Ed Reed saying? Just that he was kyped?
Ed Reed is just saying it was stolen, but he's not really saying much, which leads me to believe he might have been doing something shady with the money.
Yeah, that's what everybody's assuming.
Yeah,
and
so that's that. And then so we'll kind of see what develops the story. It's going to be interesting. And then on to the last story of the week before we get into more Olympics Buzz Time Trivia. We need to do a part 2 this week of it.
I love it.
So, last story of the week. I know you saw this game last night. The Syracuse game.
I saw the highlights. I was working a game myself. When I got home, I saw about a 35-footer, and he drained it.
Dude, I was watching the game live, and let me tell you. So for those of you who haven't seen this or know kind of the background, Syracuse is undefeated. 0 losses, which is unreal, especially in basketball with the number of games that they have. So freshman Tyler, is it Ennis?
Tyler Ennis.
Ennis.
Just Ennis, yeah.
So he threw up this final shot as time expired with Syracuse down 56-55 Pittsburgh. And oh my God, it was unbelievable. So it allowed the Orange to escape Pittsburgh with a 50-56 win, keeping them undefeated. But he sank this shot. He didn't just hit a three-pointer. He practically hit it from half court. He hit it from downtown so hard that nobody was expecting to hit this. He was being blocked. He was being everything. There is no reason that he should have hit the shot. It was unreal.
Are you saying that this is a magical season in the making? Are you? I know you got New York at heart here. This is spilling out into the airwaves, Rachel. It was a great shot, but his body language really, to me, looked like he thought he was going to make it the whole time. I mean, he was eye on the rim. He split the double team and kind of off one foot, running towards the rim, just let it fly. And you're right, he drained it.
I know he did, but I think like all the rest of us watching the game, like we were like, oh, like he might make this shot, but that was such a hard kind of on the fly shot. The odds of him hitting it, I mean, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong, the NBA, looking at him, but it was such a hard shot with the way he was being blocked. And honestly, I was kind of surprised he hit it. I'd at least thought he'd hit more rim.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. That is the buzz today, Ennis. Caps off. 6 great stories, Rach. Great work. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, got a 4-minute break. I got to clear some spots, but we're going to have at least 10 minutes to play Buzz Time Trivia. Buzz Time Trivia, when we come back, it's Olympics trivia, and it has to do with what, Rach? Give them a clue.
No, it's just all about the Olympics.
We are doing
a continuation of last week's Olympic trivia.
Okay, more Olympic trivia when we come back. It's The Buzz with the Queen Bee on Sports Radio 106.1 ESPN.
This is attorney Mike Welker of Gallion, Welker & Beckstrom. When your life is turned upside down by a car accident or a divorce, it can be an overwhelming situation. Talking to an experienced attorney can be the smartest move you make. When you need legal advice, wouldn't it ease your mind to talk to a firm that has successfully handled hundreds of cases and that really cares and loves what they do? When things are rough for you, we are at our best. Call Gallion Welker for a free consultation about your injury claim or divorce at 628-1682. That's 628-1682, or visit our website at utahcase.com.
It's easy to save money during the President's Day sale at Boulevard Home Furnishings. Get the best values with everything on sale at the area's largest home furnishing showroom. Get a 51-inch plasma HD TV, only $4.99. Boulevard has over 50 HD TV models to choose from, and the best selection of entertainment consoles to fit any size room and TV. Save $600 on a 6-piece bedroom set, only $9.99. LG front-load steam washer, only $6.99. Save on sofas from $2.99. Recliners, dining room sets, and more. Get easy financing with no down and no interest for 18 months OAC. And get free local delivery. Also, with $4.99 purchase, get a free Crochet's cherry pie. Free hot dogs Saturday noon to 3 while they last. It's a celebration of honest values and good taste. Going on now during the President's Day sale at the Boulevard.
That is the sound of friends and family enjoying Thunder Alley! No, seriously, every Friday and Saturday night, 8 to midnight at Sunset West Bowling Center in St. George. Thunder Alley, wild lights, music, and fun. Plus the Firehouse Grill inside Sunset West. There's karaoke every Thursday, a live DJ every Friday, and live bands every Saturday night from 9 to midnight. It's time to let it roll at Sunset West Bowling Center and the Firehouse. It's action-packed.
When the message is love, Cameo says it best.
Remember the thrill of your very first love and possibly even your first rose? Well, let Cameo Florist help capture your warm expressions from like to love with their beautiful variety of roses and beautiful mixed bouquets. Call Cameo Florist at 628-2632 or stop by one of their 3 convenient locations.
Time for some Buzz Time trivia. Hope you're ready. We got to get to it. Let's go right to the phone lines. And Alan, our first contestant, are you ready for some Buzz Time?
Sure.
All right, here's your first question.
All right, here we go. What country has won the most gold medals at the Winter Olympic Games since they began?
Scandinavian country. Norway.
You got it. Did you Google that?
Sure.
Sure. He said sure.
In my mind.
You're right.
Hey, Alan, your choice. I've got a 4-pack of tickets for tonight's game against Hilo or Saturday night against Chaminade.
Saturday.
Saturday night. I'll have those here at the station for you. All right. 1 for 1, just like that. That was pretty impressive.
I'm still guessing. You Googled it.
Right back to the phone lines we go. You're our next contestant. Here's your question.
Okay. You ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. The Olympic motto is Citius, Alcuus, Fortuus. What does that mean in English? Repeat the question. One more time. The Olympic motto is Citius, Alcuus, Fortuus. What does that mean in English?
What does that mean in English? Maybe I'm going to give you a clue. I don't know the answer. I'm guessing that means gold, silver, bronze, maybe, or I'm not sure. That's a great question. Do you have a guess?
Okay, so what is it? Citius, Alcuus, Fortuus.
We don't
Latin.
have. It's Latin.
Yeah, let's go. Gold, silver, bronze. Or bronze, silver, gold.
I'm sorry, it's not. It's faster, higher, stronger.
Faster, higher, stronger. That's good.
Sorry.
That's a good guess. Hey, you made a good guess. You went with me. We were both wrong. What's your name? Oh, I was going to give him tickets anyway for rolling with me. I might have confused him. 673-9398. 673-9398. Little Buzz Time trivia. Let's go back to the phone lines. And what's your name?
Ethan?
Ethan, here's your question.
Okay, what athlete has won the most Winter Olympic medals and how many?
What was the question?
Which athlete has won the most Winter Olympic medals and how many? And in a twist.
This year?
What was it?
This year or just history?
No, history, overall.
In history and how many?
This
Okay.
This is a tough question.
No.
Before you guess,
Okay.
as an ace on this Olympics, someone else tied this person. So you can give me either person.
Can you give me a hint?
They're from Norway. Both people are from Norway.
Ethan, I don't think you're going to get this one. Because I don't even know this one.
Would you like to know? Do you give up?
I don't know.
Okay, one is Bjorn Daly, who won 8 gold medals and 4 silver medals as a cross-country skier. And then the second one, as of this Olympics, is Einar Bjorndalen, tied him when he won a gold in the biathlon, giving him his 12th medal overall.
Ethan, hey, you couldn't even pronounce those. How is he going to get those? That's just not right. That's too hard. I'm giving him. Do you want to go to the Dixie State game tonight?
Yeah.
All right. I got. What's your name again?
Ethan.
Ethan, I'm going to give you 4 tickets for tonight's game. They'll be at the ticket window. Go have fun, bud.
Okay, thank you.
All right, don't worry about Norway skiers. All right. That's tough. Rach, that's just tough.
He could have pronounced it completely wrong. I still would have given it to him.
He could have just said anything, huh?
Any normal thing, and I would have done it.
I don't think Ethan was more than 14 years old. That's a tough question.
That is really hard.
Let's go back to the phone lines. Our next contestant. How are you today, Mr. Dial Tone? You know, my first show, I got Dial Tone. And I think that, and I thought I was getting my very first call, and it was Dial Tone. I'll never forget that. I think you scared him away with that last question. 673-9398. We got time for just 2 or 3 calls here. Buzz Time Trivia. Back to the phone lines we go. Who's this? What's your name?
This is Jim.
Jim. All right. Jim, here's your question. Turn your radio down. Getting a little feedback.
All
right, here we go.
All right, here we go. What 4 indoor sports are part of the Winter Olympics?
4 indoor sports.
Indoor sports.
Is this a multiple choice?
Nope.
Nope. I'll give you this. You will win this question if you can just get 2 of them. Guess the 2 out of 4, and I'll give it to you.
Oh, brother.
I'm gonna give you a hint. It's played on.
Yeah, give me some hints.
2 are easy. 2 are so easy. That's why I'm giving this one. It's like a gimme.
If I give you this hint, you have to get 3 or 4. Think ice, baby, ice.
Oh, okay. Try some of those speed skating ones.
There you go. That's
one.
The one, Apollo Ono, that guy?
No, we don't need person. We just need sports.
How about the figure skating one?
There you go.
2. You need to get 3 because he gave you a hint.
Right.
Really? You can't think of the third one? The third one's like, really?
1980.
Oh, hockey. Holy cow.
Oh, everybody was yelling at the radio.
That's what I think we should make him guess the 4th one.
Curling? Is it curling?
It is curling, but you got it. He didn't get
it. Tell me your name again.
Jim.
Jim, you want to go to the game tonight?
Absolutely.
All right. How many tickets can I give you? How about
4 will work.
4 tickets. I'll give you 5. 5 tickets, Jim. You find people and you yell loud, and don't worry about indoor sports. Just hang out at the Burns Arena, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, Jim is a winner. Jim gets a 4-pack. Let's take one more, 673-9398. 673-9398. We gave that one away, Rach.
You mean you gave that one away?
Oh, you're right. I'll take the blame for that. Let's go back. Let's go back to the phone lines. Our final contestant, Buzz Time Trivia on a Throwdown Thursday. What's your name?
Dave.
Dave, here's your question.
All right, here we go. This is looking towards the future. Where will the 2018 Winter Olympics be held?
France?
What was it?
Final answer, France?
No, South Korea.
Ah, they've never been to South Korea before, have they?
They hosted the 88 Summer Olympics.
Oh, in Seoul.
88.
Yeah, in Seoul. Seoul, Korea in 88. You're right. Rach, great job as always. Can't wait to talk to you next Thursday and see what you drum up for more Buzz Time Trivia. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your President's Day weekend and your Valentine's Day.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right, the Buzz.